This center, it's a very quirky center in some ways, because this center, when it's really activated, has a capacity to say everything that nobody else is saying in the room. This center wants to always articulate the next awakening. But here's what happens when you have an activated throat chakra. Trying to shut down an activated throat chakra requires an enormous amount of energy. Every time you speak ill of yourself, you are stabbing yourself in your own throat chakra. Because that center was designed to speak of the holiness of who you are. And that chakra was designed to literally create the temples of your heaven on earth, the temples of your businesses, your homes, your careers, the resources that you want for your loved ones. This world wants you to speak down about yourself. It wants you to think little of yourself. And it wants you to speak ill of yourself and of others. Every time you judge somebody else's success out loud, you are putting a sword through your own success. I don't care what you think about how they got their success or their money. If you want to be successful, do not talk bad about someone else who is. I don't care what they're doing for their day job to be that successful. If you want love in your life, more loving relationships in your life, do not talk ill about other people's relationships, because it's none of your business unless they make it your business, unless someone has come to you and is asking you for help. And even then, be very careful what you project upon them. We create a lot of unnecessary drama in our realities through our tongues, how we're talking about ourselves and each other, and about reality. Your tongue is also the sword that's here to proclaim the truth of what's happening while simultaneously holding the vision of what can be. So I practice this a lot, and it is not an easy line to walk. I have to call out a lot of dark agendas that I can plainly see, clear as day. But my job is to talk about the solution all of the time. The reason why it's important to articulate what I see is because there are millions of people that are driving themselves crazy, thinking that somehow what's happening out there isn't actually real, like they're in complete denial of it. And they think that somehow they did something that made some of these horrible things happen, and they're just racking themselves with guilt for things that are unfolding that really have nothing to do with them. We've seen a lot of that this year, where you turn on the TV and there's 1,000 ways to shame yourself for something you never even did. It's very strange what's happening right now. So your tongue is a sword of discernment. When you speak about reality, the way that your heart and your third eye is seeing it and discerning it, and your body, that primordial, it's like you know when something's off. And if you allow your throat chakra to explore the feelings of what's off, you're going to start to articulate information that's edgy, because everybody else is feeling it, but nobody's putting it into words. You can feel things, you know things that are going on in the lives of your loved ones, the lives of your clients, your community members, right? You intuit things. You feel it here, right? I got this feeling. You should keep working on that project. There's something really special there. I feel something coming down the line for you with that project. You should keep working on that. That's the encouragement that you can offer through your voice, through your throat center. That intuition, sharing that intuition, you just have no idea how that could change someone's life. And it could be really, really simple. It's just like, I have this feeling. Don't give up today. And don't give up next week. You're here to do something special. And it's like, if you think that that couldn't change the course of history is full of stories like that. One person having the willingness to share an intuition from their heart. Throat is the crown of the heart. Right? It brings the visions of the heart into this world. You talk about something long enough, it's going to happen.